Nyakoiva and Nyabururu are very personal. Sameda too. This is a personal to me because one of the principals happens to be my brother in one of the national schools in Kisii. That is Kisii High School. Before you condemn, go to the records. Go to the records of the performance of the kids and any place that he has gone the performance, either from St. John's, Nyamagwa, his performance there stands by itself. Then he comes to Kisii School, takes a school that was performing poorly. Then the school comes up in 3 years in a row. 2013, the school moved up, I think they moved up rapidly from number 89 to number 25 nationally. That tells you where the school was heading to. And then when I was in Kisii High School, when I went to meet him, he was telling me that he had very bright kids in class. He told me, watch the Form 3s I have now, who will be sitting for the exam in 2014. And I came and told, I think I told some speakers here, some people I met, I said, wait for 2014. The class of 2014 is a sharp class. Typical example I'll give you, I was with him when they do the test scores round. Biology results were out, where they do Kadinontunga, Nyabururu, all these schools, Nyambaria, they do round tests in Kisii, which was very good. I think the biology paper came where Kisii was beaten either by one of the local schools. I was there when the biology teacher presented the reports. The biology teacher wasn't happy after the conversation there with the principal. He wasn't happy. He wasn't very happy. There was a challenge. How come we can be beaten by schools? We are Kisii School. We have all the facilities. The school has to perform better. And all of you, some of you have visited him, their school. Discipline goes hand in hand with performance. It goes hand in hand with performance. Why are we mad today? Why are we very mad? Why is everybody talking about this? This is not Nyakeminja. This is not some schools to Kiamwana that results were cancelled. These are national schools that were doing very well. Last year Nyabururu did very well. Last year Nyakoiva did very well. How do you take the best schools in Kisii and then tell us that they never performed? They never performed. I agree with the previous speakers. I agree with all of you speakers. If we sit down next year, it will be worse. It will be worse. Somebody somewhere is sitting down saying, no, Kisii schools will be cheating. It's an assumption we need to change. We need to change. I agree with the speakers. If we have to have a dialogue with the governor, with the senator, with the leaders for the affected schools have to come up, challenge the system. Let's challenge the system. We have mock results. We have school round tests. We have the students who performed. These students are performing from Form 1 all the way to Form 4. How do you perform from Form 1 to Form 4? Then you are told you get a Y. Your index 2, index 3. If we are giving index according to the mock results, you're supposed to have an A or a B. The worst will be a B minus. For you to excel, for the teachers to come to class and tell the students, we want you to beat Alliance High School. We want you to beat Mangu Girls, Mangu High. We want you to beat all these schools. The students come to that, they believe in you, then they do exactly what the teachers asked. Then somebody somewhere decided to cancel the results. How dare? How dare? Where do you get the powers from? What about the parents? What about the parents? We've been fighting poverty in Kisii for the longest. We've been fighting poverty in Kisii for the longest. Some of these kids were receiving aids from overseas. Some of these kids were getting, some of the parents really want to take these kids to school. Then you're going to tell them they are not the best. When the father told them, work very hard, you have a year to go, you have 2 years to go, you have a month to go, the exams is coming, here we go now. Work hard. How will the parent wake up, dress up, go to see the results? There is no result for the parents to see. It's very sad. Governor Mungwai, the 500 students from Kisii will bring your county down completely because poverty we will not improve poverty in our Gusii land, because all these kids are going to stay at home doing nothing. Nobody going to offer them anything. They don't have a certificate to prove anything to anybody. They have nothing to prove to anybody they went to school. And these are bright kids. These are Nyaburu girls kids. These are Kisii school kids. These are Nyakuriba kids. These are some other kids. They went to the best schools they can because the parents told them to go to school. Very sad for Gusii County. Very sad for Gusii. Very sad for the Kisii people. But a big challenge to our leaders. The people we elected to represent us in this time of trouble. Can you deliver? Don't forget, we remember Nyaburu results were cancelled at one time. Professor Ongeri worked very hard. The result came back after a year. It was late, but we had the results. Parents were happy. Those girls went ahead and made it. If you are telling us that the boys who went from Kisii school, 88 students went to the University from Kisii school last year, they cheated the exams, let's go to the campus, see how they are performing.
That's right. Yeah. Yes.
Let's go to the campus, see how they are performing. If they are doing nothing in campus, then CS Kamenyi can tell us, or they were cheating.
That's right.
Or they were cheating. Thank you. A very bitter parent from Kisii.